Peace and blessings, everyone. It is 2:45 in the morning, Saturday morning, and I am about to speak. Alright, and I know that I'm going to be on a tangent for a while, so I'm not even going to attempt to record this to the computer. I am going to break open a fresh cassette tape and put it directly to tape and just go back and put it on the computer. Because what I'm going to say tonight, they'll put in your helmets. I'm going to blow your mind. And that's a reference to Richie Rich. That's on Robot Chicken. I'll put a link to it. I'll be back. Peace and blessings, everyone. So, I'm not even sure where to begin, but I'm going to begin by this. Black indigo. Black indigo. You are a beautiful woman. Alright? I started comment before to even leave a message, but there really ain't no need for me, because I ain't saying nothing that all these other brothers have been hollering at you and said. Matter of fact, you got brothers on here ask me to marry them, be part of a polygamous relationship. Hold on, my wife is calling me. Hello? Hello? No, I'm at home. Okay. Not. That ain't that funny. After I just said that, my wife calls. But part of that truth is we're separate anyway, so. But alright, I just came from a bachelor party, right? My dude is actually getting married to my sister-in-law. Right? So I had debated about going to it because, and this goes back to Tiny TKO's video about hypocrisy. Once again, I was debating on whether I should go to this bachelor party. Right? What's gonna be there? Alcohol, maybe some weed. There's actually supposed to be some strippers, but I wasn't really sure if there's supposed to be some there tonight or not. But they ended up not coming. But like I said, being in that whole entire situation, that something like that could happen. Strippers, is it a bad thing? No, I don't consider it a bad thing. You know, strippers and whatnot. But I wonder if it's contradictory to what it is I'm saying. You know, I'm being a hypocrite, even though, you know, I'm and I guess more so it's on the spiritual aspect. In my spirituality quest, should I be associating with such things, which is other material? But I went, and maybe it was a good thing that I did go. So like I said, no strippers came. What we ended up doing was playing dominoes, right? Playing bones. I must say, I won 2 out of 3 games I played. Put them down. But I know there's so much to say. And being honest with myself, another thing I question about going out. You know, I love being around my people. I love that nigga that's gonna sit there and talk shit all night long, that's gonna have you cracking up. I love that nigga, for real. You know what I'm saying, nigga? But this is going with everything I'm saying tonight. The fact that I'm using the man I am. You know, there's, you know, the controversy of it, the hubbub, you know, the debate. You know, but for me, I know I understand the side of the people who want to basically, you know, abolish the word nigga. You know, I hear what they're saying, but at the same time, I think about it, and it's like, it's part of my lexicon, right? It's part of my language. I grew up saying it, and I don't necessarily see the bad in it. Like I said, I see the points that, you know, people are saying, but you know, I do see it as a term of endearment, and really, at this point, I use it towards any race. You know, I use it towards any person. I'm talking about a white boy or whatever it is. I'll say it, and I just say it. And actually, I don't really say it that much. I rarely use it. I try not to use it just because I know I'm always not really sure when I'm being around people about using it. You know, there'll be those motherfuckers that go, I'm saying that too, I'm about to cuss y'all like I was in the Marines, that they'll just say whatever it is in front of anybody. You know, just say whatever words, whether it's appropriate or not. You know, they just throw all the words out there. So I usually try to, you know, tone it down. And really, I guess I don't really speak like that anyway, or maybe I do because I just use several cuss words. But I try to, like I said, keep it all toned down, unless I know, you know, I'm around some niggas that's gonna use it all night. So, like I said, I love being in that environment. And you know, the sad thing is, I think on one hand, I'm afraid of disappointment, that shit is gonna go bad, somebody's gonna act stupid, and a fight may break out. And that's so hurtful. It's so hurtful. You know how it is. You just be hanging out, just be all the people there. You know, just where there's a park, hanging out, whatever. You know, wherever you go, wherever they go to hang out, you be there, and it's cool. You're chilling, you have fun, jokes, then something stupid happens and fucks it all up. I think I'm afraid of that. Part of it, I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of showing my love for my people and it being thrown back in my face. Straight honesty. And I've known that about myself. And I know that's what it is. I have that fear of that. Growing up in high school, my best friend, Bredrick Smith. It was me, him, and my boy Marcus Tunstall. Alright, when we first started to hook up to hang out, this one time, this one day, Bredrick was, I don't know what he was on, he was tripping. He did not want me near him. You know, he's like, you know, you need to go on, and this and that. It pushed me away, like total hostility. And I had no idea where it's coming from. I mean, I was like, what? Like I said, this is close to the beginning, you know, of our relationship. I mean, we end up, after this, I mean, we end up being, that's my nigga, alright? That's my boy. But, like I said, this day, he was like, he's pushing me away and get away, and it's like he's ready to buck up and ready to fight. As a matter of fact, I end up not even going to class. I was so shook up after he did that. I didn't go to my class. And I actually went to the gymnasium, or the auditorium, sat up in the stands, and I bawled. I mean, I bawled my eyes out because it fucked me up so bad. I didn't know what it was about. But like I said, to tell you the adventures that we did after that, I mean, that turned into, but like I said, so that happened. Another experience of rejection. My boy, B-Enemy. Corey Ron B-Enemy. I'm just telling names, but I ain't telling anything bad about him, so it's cool. We was in the Marines together. Man, a Marine. What? Once again, love that nigga. Alright? I mean, when I try to be a friend. When I'm saying I'm cool with somebody, I'm friend with somebody, I try to really be a friend to the people that I'm saying I'm friend to. I mean, for me, the word friend is a serious title. You know, because I got plenty of boys. You know, I always have plenty of boys. And most people do. Your boys, your girls, you know, your sister, whatever it is, but not biologically. But, you know, to be a friend, it's a big responsibility. And so I want to be a friend to my friends. So, like I said, Corey, we went through, like I said, years in the Marine Corps. Went to Kuwait, the war, been overseas. You know, it was really is more of a crew, but occasionally, you know, we hang out with him every now and again. His brother, Eric B-Enemy, played for the Chargers, played for the Bengals. Now he's coach for the Minnesota Vikings. I think he was a running back. He's a running back coach. you know, hang with his family, you know, his moms, his brother, you know, just hanging out. Well, one day he had just got he had been in a new apartment for not too long, and so I went over there. He's having a little get together. So some of my other boys in the Marine Corps and some people he knew and not, some family, and so you know, just there, talking shit, whatnot, and he got upset. You know, he got upset. Basically, he was talking shit. Yeah, like, yeah, nigga, what? You know what it is, what you gonna do? But I'm saying it, but I'm saying in a fucking around manner, cause this is my boy, right? Well, he walks over to the kitchen, and as he said, what? I'm like, yeah, what you gonna do? And so he gets up and comes into the kitchen where I'm at, and I'm standing there, and he gives me a shove in the face. Once again, it's fucking me up. It's fucking me up, right? What the fuck did I do? Once again. And so, you know, I could step back and I'm like, B, what's up? He's like, you know, he's talking shit, whatnot. I said, well, B, it's me. Understand? It's me. I said, you know, I've been talking shit to you since I've known you. That's what I do. It's me. And so, his mom's there. You know, he ended up going to the room, and I ended up going to the room. We talk and we squash it. And he got upset because his big brother's over there, and he felt his brother disrespecting him, and so he was upset about that, and he just found a place to put that anger. He couldn't really do it towards his big brother, I guess, so he used it to lash out at me. You know, a person who just got nothing but love for him, but I'm not his blood, alright? I don't know, but like I said, it's all good. He apologized, you know, asked me if I ever need him to come babysit, you know, my daughter or something. And he do that, so I don't know, but so it's those experiences along with the ordeal of my mother. All right, and just tell it. Growing up, I didn't see my mother from the point of 6th grade till I was 27 years old. It's 15 years. I didn't see my mother. All right, didn't see her. So I think I had some abandonment issues. All right, I try to self-analyze myself as much as possible. You know, be honest with myself. You know, admit to my craziness, maybe insanity. But they say that's the first step to recovery. So, like I said, I think I have a fear of getting close to those people, and I want to love everyone. So I have a fear. So now I'm back to the party. So like I said, I'm just gonna talk. I'm going to talk because I just want to give you me. Once again, I want to make sure that you understand that I want to do nothing but speak truth to you. I truly do. And if I have to act a fool, I have to show you everything myself to do that, then that's what I want to do. I want to give myself to you. I truly do. Because I want you to listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I want to show you truth. So in there, like I said, playing the bones. Brothers there, just yap talking. Got everybody cracking up. Actually, it's 2 brothers there. And then at one point, he's like, he says, and he's talking to me because, like I said, because I'm kicking ass, and he's talking about how the other dudes can play. He said, I got my eye on you. You know, he said, I can see. But then he ends up making a comment. He says, I know the truth. And so, actually, I'm reaching over and I'm washing dishes. I look at him, I point to him. I said, mm-hmm. He said, yeah, I know. He said, what'd he say? I know the truth. I know about the truth. I can see the truth or something like that, right? And you know what I'm thinking. You know me. Truth. So, and part of how I think is that a coincidence, or are we supposed to meet? Right? Truth. He brought up truth. So you know he's speaking to me. Whether or not he realizes it, he's speaking my language. He's speaking my language, but he doesn't really know that yet. And I'm gonna end up getting with him, but he doesn't realize that yet. He's speaking my language. So go through that. And the groom, his birthday is actually today. So at midnight we ended up taking the shots. So took a shot of Patron. Started playing dominoes again. Took a few hits of a blunt, and that was cool, right? Everything ended up ending and whatnot, and everyone leaving, which now makes me think of something else. Another thing is, to give you an example, when everybody's getting ready to leave, he had made a comment, you know, about oh boy, what is it gonna be? He's marrying my sister-in-law. Does this make him my brother-in-law in a way? I'll call him my brother-in-law, right? My brother-in-law has a brown spot in his tooth, right? And then, so we're sitting talking, and he's talking about him. He said, yeah. He said, and it had a birthmark. And I don't think I was the only one. He's like, where's he going with this? He's like, yeah, and he got the birthmark. He said he the only one got a birthmark on his tooth. And everybody's like busting out. I guess it's you know, it's a smoker spot, I guess, or it could be a birthmark, but it's a birthmark. And so we're busting up, and I end up thinking, and I say it loud, but I don't say it loud enough for people to hear, and I should, because I thought it was funny. But once again, I think it's part of my fear, and I'm not one to really, like I said, I like to sit back. I like to listen. I love to listen to the stories. I love to hear the brothers talk. You know, talk that shit, tell stories, and it's how you busting up, right? So that's what I do. I sit back in a chair and listen. And then, I mean, it's to a point that I really think I sort of disappear. Maybe that's what I wanted to do. In a lot of situations, it's growing up, being amongst a group, I just stay back. I mean, literally, I'll talk at times, and it's like no one hears me. No one hears me. And there's got to be a fear or something, right? It's because I'm not speaking loud enough, because I want to say something, but at the same time I want to hide. I want to be heard, but I want to hide at the same time. You just don't know how many situations, how many times it happened. I've been in there, and so I'm not heard, and I just let it go by, because it's not really important that I wasn't heard. But damn it, I'm trying to be heard now. So like I said, I had this thought, and I said, I'm thinking, yeah, this is the only nigga I ever seen that got a mole on his tooth, right? And so I say out loud, I said, yeah, he got a mole on his tooth, but nobody hears it because it said low. Because basically, I'm saying to myself, I get scared to say everybody else, and I think that's funny. A mole on the tooth, that's funny, right? All right. So, all right. Like I said, then I try to be in my experience and try to be aware of what I'm thinking was going on and what could be happening. So like I said, so I had the shots, had the hits. Get to the end of the night, everybody leaves, and actually my son is there, and you know I'm going through a situation, some legal situation with my oldest son. But he's there. He's spending the night there because he's gonna be in a wedding tomorrow, so he's spending the night there. So he's there. I don't know if he told you. I didn't tell it the last update, but actually he moved out a couple months ago. So he graduated this year and he moved out a few months ago, a couple months ago. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Could be tripping. But he moved out. Decided it's best for him to go. So it's just me and him. He's on the couch. I'm trying to find something on the boob tube. Chit chat, ask him things, but so we didn't end up really talking whatnot. And actually, I'm thinking, damn, sort of high. What if you want to beat me up or something? You could get me if you wanted. Of course, I had to think that. Paranoid thoughts. But it was all cool. You know, I stopped tripping, sat down. You know, he was sitting down, was looking for something to watch. Ended up coming across this crazy show. I forget what it called. Stupid Head? Something crazy. But then I ended up watching Jeeves to Gents, you know, a new show that's on MTV with Bentley Farnsworth. He's on there. Show produced by Jamie Foxx. So I'm sitting there, we're watching that, and he ends up falling asleep. So I'm watching that, and so I got all these ideas coming. I think it's at this point in time that I actually start thinking back through the night and thinking about me and what it is I want to do and what it is I need to do. And part of it is I realize I need to do this. I need to come out and just speak frankly to you, directly to you, and have confidence that I'm going to speak to you the truth. I know I'm ignorant of the truth, but I am going to speak to you the truth to the point that I am readily available to admit that what I say is not the truth. If you can prove to me, but you got to prove to me that what I'm saying is not the truth, then I can accept that. If you try to tell me I'm wrong, then you'll never accomplish that. Because I will only accept that as being subjective. So I won't take what you have to say as being valid. But if you can come to me with the truth and be fully open to the truth, fully open, if you can show me, then I'm open for that. Right? But that's what I'm going to attempt to do. And once again, that's recognizing my fallibility, my flaws, that maybe I can't speak the truth. Maybe I literally can't. But I know my intentions are that I want to. I have to. I have to find a way to communicate with you. I have to find a way. You know? So like I said, part of this, you know, I'm thinking this over. I'm going through my night. That is a good thing that I end up coming. What it means. What can I take from it? How can I grow from it? What is that I need to do? And I thought back to me saying that joke, you know, busting my boy's balls, you know, about that mole in his tooth. I have to be heard. I have to be heard. Plain and simple. Okay? So, watching the show, and I don't know if I'm being able to relate to you all the things that happened in the show, because of course I was still sort of high, so my mind just gets it going. And I can communicate so well in my mind, it's ridiculous. It's when I try to do this that I run into problems, because I'm trying to think, and I'm trying to relate to you what's coming out what's in my brain, come out my mouth, but it's too slow on moving. And so, you know, sometimes I come off, I know I come off, but I'm just trying to find the words, and maybe it just takes letting go, fully letting go, and the words will come out. So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking of this, and I'm realizing I need to do this. Some ideas, and I'm going to speak of, like I said, I was thinking, a couple ideas I thought of, right, for my business.